credit card debt can be overwhelming,
especially when we're heading into the holiday season. There's a survey by LendingTree that found that the average North Carolinian carries more than $6,000 in credit card debt.
Just was looking for some kind of option to help get out of it.
Action 9 investigator Jason Stujanki says help is out there.
And he met a man from Charlotte who wiped out tens of thousands of dollars in debt.
Like so many people, he wasn't sure how he would dig out of that hole, but he did with time, dedication, and the help of a nonprofit.
I grew up doing puzzles with my grandparents all the time. I like the challenge and eventually completing it.
Shane Triplett told me he faced an even bigger challenge when he found himself between jobs.
Probably some unwise spending choices, but then just having to pay for basic expenses during that time as well.
He says he racked up debt.
A little over $30K.
And worried about bankruptcy.
The bank actually suggested, hey, we might want to talk to this other company over here, and they actually transferred me over to them.
That company was actually a nonprofit. I've told you about it before. Money Management International.
The idea really is to not only get consumers out of debt, but to keep them out of debt.
Tara Alderete is with MMI.
We're setting up a budget, creating a priority spending plan to save and pay off debt. And then we're working with creditors to lower interest rates, and that's the big deal.
Many consumers are paying 20-some%. Alderete says MMI can get that down as low as 7%. Then you pay the nonprofit, and it pays your creditors.
Basically, the consumer will make one monthly payment to us, so it's like consolidation without a loan.
Chipping away.
Shane Triplett followed the steps and chipped away at his debt like a puzzle. When you started out on the journey, did you ever picture that day?
You hoped for it.
I hoped for it, but it seemed so far away.
He says he paid about $300 to $400 each month, and when he could, even more. He told me it took about 4 to 5 years, which is about average, and he finally erased the entire tab.
It was weight off the shoulders.
Now he can worry about solving other things like this. Now MMI does charge a fee, $39 to start and about $25 each month. But Shane Triplett says it was well worth it, and so have a lot of other people over the years I've been covering these issues. That said, still be careful. Normally I say watch out for anyone promising to get you out of debt for a fee, especially if they guarantee fast results. In North Charlotte, Jason Stujanki, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Another nonprofit that helps people get out of debt is Green Path. You can find the links to both groups on the WSOC-TV News app inside this report.